Okay, looks like my screen is up. Let's get the bot going. Okay, it should be fired up. Okay, looks like it's going. New Marshall's got some skulls there. Okay. Get the giveaway going. Okay, it should be going. Explanation point raffle. Get you in there. Got kind of a dirty 67, some dirty silver, 40%er. I think we got a 63, 63 Denver for a dime. And we got one of these uncirculated 1955 wheat cents that'll go in there from Architect. He sent that roll. We're gonna hunt Architect's coins he sent me. We'll try and fill the albums that he sent me. Got one of the uncirculated 55s put in there, and a 58 out of my stash. I'll put them in right away. Hopefully everybody's got a good weekend going on. I've been off racing today. Kind of so-so, but I did get second in all three of my classes, so just didn't drive my best. Could have done better. Close Architect, close Brian. Oh, and there's that error thing again. Okay, I'll do that, Mike. I'll have to find out where his address is. I mean, Atlantic isn't that big of a town, but no, I got second in all three classes came. I made a pretty good pass 3 laps from the end. Actually passed a guy on the outside. He was not expecting it. Yeah, I seen that, Brian. There was fires up in Minnesota. Looked like the governor called the National Guard in. Hopefully it stays away from you. Smoke hasn't made it down this way yet, but it's been really windy, so probably wouldn't see it anyway. Anyway, we'll take a look and see. Uh-oh. Jeff's a hugger. Okay. You got some rain. Yes, you did. We didn't get any of it. Hopefully this next week we get some. I actually put some flowers in, and I've had to water a couple times, hopefully to get them to pop through. But anyway, let's take a look, see who all's in here. It's like Architect's in here. Again, thanks Architect for providing the stuff for the stream tonight. I'm going to go through what he sent me. Looked like there was a lot of teens and 20s and 30s in there, so I didn't see what was in the 2 rolls that made it intact. But then looks like BC, Brian, Captain Vic, Chris, Jim Shank, Kane, Mike Slice, Mike the Greek, New Marshall in town, retired old guy, and Vincent is in here. New Marshall, the end of month, it will be the 5 months. So let me know if you're interested in Morgan or a peace dollar. I'll pull out a couple choices for you. We'll do it the member stream. Let you pick one. Okay, architect. Well, there was a lot of teens, 20s, and 30s in there. I know that. I know just looking on the outside of them, or what was laying out, so. Anyway, yeah. Get in the giveaway, exclamation point raffle. Play the slots. Oh. Got 2025 halves in. So if you win a bounty, want a set of 25 halves, they're there along with the others. I don't know if they'll come out in circulation like they have over the last few years or not. I haven't seen how many were minted or supposed to be minted. $26s look like they'll be kind of a cool coin. Gonna change them up for the 250th anniversary of independence. Yeah, you're at 4. Yours will be in the middle of the month. You and Metallic Silver Skull will be getting your stuff. It would be in the following month. I think you both were on the 12th of January. So yours will be in the following appreciation. I'll ask you then sometime next month then what you're wanting, a Morgan or peace dollar. Brian, yours is just a silver. You're just the silver level, so you're just paying the $1.99. You had to be the Walker or the Morgan level to get something besides. Morgan always, yep, Chris. Yeah, the silver level just pays for support and then also gets you in the monthly member stream, so where you can win something like we've been doing. Hey Dennis, looks like the giveaway is over. I've seen my name up above here. Let me scroll the chat up. Found 4 extra bicentennial uncirculated Ike dollars. Nice to send back to the bank. Too nice to send back to the bank. I've got a really nice one in my typeset album. I don't have to have it, architect, but if you want to send one to give away, that's up to you. Send one to me sometime. Holy cow. $400 for a box of 25D pennies. Cool, Dennis. Tell you what, if you win something, have a Merc dime coming your way, just tell me a date. Some dates that you need, so we can probably help you out there. 97 above Monday. Yes, exactly, Bacardi Jim. I hope I don't have to fire my furnace back up tonight. Anyway, let's do this giveaway and get going. 13 of you in there. We'll pick a winner. Well, maybe, if it lets me. Oh. Well, I don't know which was it Dennis, the first one? Let me look. Well, Vincent, tell you what, since I hit the button twice, we'll mark you down one. We'll send you one. Let me get a bag out here and mark it. That way I know. Didn't do nothing, so I hit the button again. And then it picked two. I should have known better than that. So we'll get you a 40%er dime and one of the uncirculated pennies there, Vincent. Congrats, Dennis. Congrats, Vincent. Close, retired old guy. Howdy to anybody that's popped in here. I think you said hi to me, retired old guy, and I was talking or something. So, howdy anybody else that popped in here. Say we're going to fill the albums. Silver's the same. Haven't sold any, so you guys can see what I got rolling through there. Anyway, we'll go ahead and set aside the earlier book. And we'll try and fill on the later book like we've been doing when we do these hunts. Get things arranged here so I can work. Get to 55. Well, that's not good, Bacardi. Get to 55 and 58 in here. I'm guessing since you had this roll of 55s, you already checked them over, didn't you, Architect? I'm sure you did. I didn't look at them. Oh, I did look at this one. That's what I used to make sure my scope was focused. Anyway, let's do a little rearranging here. There's about 7 rolls in here, look like, from Architect. I got some extra rolls up here to go through if we get through to them. Yeah. That's what I figured, Architect. Yeah, it's basically that, and the poor man's doubling is two to look for, and not worried too much about the poor man's. You can tie your shoes today. Well, that's a plus, Bacardi Jim. Got one in there it came. These look like some old wrappers. Oh, ASE where it fell. Okay, well, we'll start off with that one. It's like we got a 40S, started right off. That'll go into the other book. I set them, all the 40s off to the side because I'll leave the teens, 20s, and 30s alone until we start in the other book. $49S. That's a good one to start off with. That's one that seemed like I have trouble filling. Ooh. It looks like it might be an S-mint roll. That's another 49S. Another 49S. And we got a 46. It's a Philly. It's got some gunk on it. We'll just set it here in the spot. I think we can find a nicer one. 46S. Another 49S. Another 46S. Another 40S. So looking kind of S-mint. Take another look at this one. There's no mint mark on it. There you go. New Marshall looking for your Ike dollars. 46S. Another 40S. Another 40S. Another 49S. Times 2. So looking like a lot of S-mints. 41S. Hey, there's a spot filler. I think that's a 42S. Take a quick look under the scope. Yep, 42S. Uh. $47S. Take a look at it. It's a little rough on the front, but guess we should have been looking at that 46S for the variety, but it's in the book. Oh no, it's a 45S. No, I plugged them in the wrong spots. I think I did. 47S. I think I did. So we can pop it back out. Yeah. Put it in the 45S spot. Hopefully it'll pop back out of there. Hate doing that. Loosens up the spot. There it went. Got it out. Okay, I'm going to flip to the scope real quick. And then put that one back in. Take a look at this 46S. Look for the S over D. And it's not there. Okay, back. And actually put it in the right spot this time. They say I'm sure we can find a better 41 or 46 Philly. That's a 41S. We already got it in there. Another 46S. Pretty nice 41S there. .46S, 41S, 49S, 40S, close cane, 46S, 41S, 41S, 41S. Those are all S mints, except for the one. Oh, and there was a 46 I should have threw in there to look. There's another one we can look at. 49. Beat up 46S. Hardly worth looking at. It's got a pretty good scratch on it. 41. That's a 42. We already got the 42S. Another 46S. .40S, that one I'm gonna chuck it. There's nicer ones there. 49S, 41S, 41S, 41S. Architect, you hit it. I see it. 41S, 41S, and a 41S. Well, what I got for an Indian head, 1900. I got the 2025 halves if that's what you're interested in. Just got them from the mint there about a week or so ago. Yes, you did, Brian. 2025. Gotcha. Like I say, I don't know if they'll end up in circulation otherwise this year. Probably. But Not, you got uncirculated ones for your album. Congrats, congrats. Well, we got through that first roll. A lot of estimates in there. See what the second roll brings. Guess it didn't look. See how many likes we got. Getting close, 24. We'll go ahead and get through this roll and we'll do the 25 likes. I'm sure we'll be there. We get another roll of estimates here. Pretty sure that's a 45S. Yep. It fills the spot though. $42S. That's $55S. It's another one that seems like I have trouble getting them. A little lower mintage. Getting them in the roll or what the bags that I've been getting. That's a 55 Denver. That'll fill the spot. Just take another look at that one, make sure it's not a Denver. No, it was a San Francisco. There's a 37 Philly. 45S, which we just filled. Actually, Vincent, you and Dennis both won. I accidentally hit the button twice and picked two names, so you will get a duplicate prize. 49 Denver. So yeah, you won one of them. 49 Denver fills the spot. Okay, Captain Vic, we'll get through this roll that I got in my hand and we'll do our 25 likes. That's a 50 Denver. $46 Denver. This is obviously a mixed roll. Oh, I perplex mine. $49 Philly. $42 Philly. Filling spots left and right. 44 San Francisco. That'll fill a spot. $47 Philly. Fill a spot. $52 San Francisco. Holy cow, that one's beat up. It's a 39. It's got a mint mark. We'll have to put it under the scope and figure it out. 37 Philly. Another 37 Philly. Another 37 Philly. It's a slicky. 45 San Francisco. 49 San Francisco. 56 Denver. Just taking a look at it. It's not the Shadow D. Mint mark is too low. Yeah, if you just come in, hang out, we'll be doing our 25 likes giveaway here just shortly. 57 Denver. Chris is hanging in there against Kane on the hours. Brian's not too far behind. Jesse's not too far behind Brian. Mike Slides is tied. Pretty close. Kane's got a lead though. Got a 52 Denver here, but I think we could probably get a nicer one. I'll set that off here to the side too. Kane's the hour king. 49 San Francisco. 41 Denver. Fills the spot. Close, Kane. Close, Mike. That one looks sort of ugly. I can't tell what it is. Maybe a 35. I think it's a 35, but boy, it's rough. $37. Another 40 San Francisco for the other book. That's a rough 50 Denver. Let's see another one there. We've already got a 50 Denver in there. 53 San Francisco. Fills another one. Another 37. 45 San Francisco. Got it. 37. Hey, we got a 39. Oh, yeah. I have to throw it in the cup for now. In the other album. $58 Denver. Last of the weedy cents. 58. Holy cow, Kane. There's a 58 Philly. Got a real nice one in there. 55. Guess I should have looked at that one. 48 Denver. And I'm sure Architect has probably looked at all the 55s. 51 Philly. That should fill a spot. Hey, James Schultz. Hey, Scott. 41S. We got it. Got about a half dozen here to get through, and we'll do our 25 likes giveaway. 39. 52 Philly. I think that was one of the ones that these two here that oh, that was a Denver. Okay, we'll leave them there. Another 37. 52 Philly. We just filled it. $53 Denver. Yeah, that'll fill a spot. $39. 51 San Francisco. $49 San Francisco and 56 Denver. Not the Shadow D. Okay. Did pretty good that roll, filling up some spots. See if I can keep from screwing up this time. Got a 69 Denver for 40%er. Got a 1960 Denver for Rosie Dime, and then one of them uncirculated 55s from Architect. What, Kane hit something, did he? Gotcha. I see it there. Thank you. What do you want there, Kane? Want a 2025 set? Or we had, what was it, a 1900 Indian head? You missed it? I did too. $25, there you go, Kane. Brand new from the mint. 2025s. You bet, Kane. Congrats, congrats. Okay, let's get the giveaway going for 25 likes. Close, Architect. See if I can not screw up this time. Okay, should be going. Explanation point raffle will get you in there. I guess I put them away. There you go. 40%er, 60 Denver, Rosie dime, and an uncirculated 55. And I'll probably do is for the next few weeks. Of course, I still got some of the 2025 Philly cents if you haven't won one, and I'm sending you a package. You'll get one of them too. Probably do these 55 uncirculateds for a couple weeks in these prizes, and then all the members will get one. And probably Architect, I'll send you a nice 58 out your way for a trade since you sent me all them 55s. So 2 minutes, a little under to get in there. Explanation point raffle. But for the member stream, I'll probably send everybody, everyone of the members, one of those. I've got some really nice 58 Phillies. So we'll do you a trade. Anyway, hopefully everybody's having a good weekend. I've been racing today. I am pretty wore out, but not too wore out we can't do a stream. Next Saturday, it will be Saturday night. We'll do it our normal 7. 2 weeks from now will be the weekend of the 1st. First will be on Sunday. That will be our member stream. We will do it Sunday afternoon, probably at 3 o'clock, somewhere around there. And the reason for that, the week following is big race. I will be gone for 4 days. So I won't be around that following weekend at all. So we'll do our member stream on Sunday afternoon on the 1st. I hate to do it in the afternoon, but that's the way it's going to work out. See it, Mike the Greek. I see it. I'll go ahead and pick a winner here first. 17 of you in there. Kane, you're double winner. Probably going to have to send you 2 envelopes. Of course, the way you're going, maybe you'll just have to send you another package. Congrats, Kane. Rig. Yep. Okay, Mike the Greek. What would you like? Would like one of them $50 sets? Or you want the Indian head? 1900, I think it was. Indian, there you go, Mike. Congrats, Mike. Congrats. Okay. Close, Brian. Hi, G-Dub. Okay, get back over here on the screen I want to be on. We got a few here to scope, 46S's. We can get that done, and then we'll start on what's in the bag. Looking for the S over D. There's a little bit of something there. Sure we're in focus. Nope. That's that one that was all beat up. Say it was hardly worth looking at. I don't see nothing on it anyway. I know somebody's told me there's like 3 different mint marks, S mint marks they used. Actually 2 different ones and then an upside down one. But I don't know exactly what to look at on for them. Ogre Coins, the one that told me that. Yeah, I don't see any D behind that one. That mint mark is plain as day. Okay, flip it back. And we'll start on the bag. I say I got these couple over here that fill spots, but I think we can find nicer ones to put in there. I'll just put this bag down beside me. $39. Philly. 53 Philly. We got the 53 Philly in there? No, we don't. Hi, Deborah. Got you there, Architect. I figured that's as much. I figured you'd just kind of look at the major errors. 37. Of course, those are kind of the major errors, but Don't hurt to look at them again. There's a 36 we can look at. 50 San Francisco. That'll fill a spot. It's a little slick, but it'll fill a spot. $39, $37, I gotta look at that one under the scope. Just a little bit of corrosion. 52 Denver. See if it'll wipe off there. We do need a 52 Denver. And it didn't wipe off too bad. There's a 1919, one of them teens I was talking about. Another 36. $35 Phillies. There's a 1917. Gonna look at it for the DDO. 1934. 37. That's a 40 San Francisco. Throw it up there with the other 40s. Or 40, 1940 date ones. Otherwise the 40s go in the cup and you need one for the other album. Or the 40 date, 40 D and S, Philly D and S. That's a 39. 37. Another 37. 1919. 56 Philly. Do we have a 56 Philly yet? No, we don't. New Marshall's got the skulls. 42S. Got it. 39. And the 1930 Philly. It's one we haven't seen yet. Just doing a quick scroll up there. $19.18. No mint mark. It's a little slick, but another 1919. Say, I knew that I'd seen a lot of teens, 20s, and 30s in there. The ones that were in the broke loose in the bag. 53 Denver. Or broke loose in the box. They were all there though. No escapees. 42 Philly. $37. 35 filly. That's a spot filler. $35 of the mint mark. Pretty sure anyway. Might be just some gunk below it. Yeah, just 35 filly. I don't know if we've seen 35 yet. 58 Denver. No, we got that one. 51 Denver. It's the one we need. $37. 1910. That's the one we haven't seen yet. It is a filly. $39. We have another handful. Oh, one went to the floor. I got it though. It was a 35. $37. 36 filly we can look at. 56 Denver. Mint mark's too low to be the Shadow D. $37. 54 San Francisco. That'll fill a spot. $47. Let me take a look at it. For the mint mark that's there, 47S. We've got it. Another 36 filly. 37. 39. That one's got a little corrosion on it. Oh, and it's one we don't have. Go set it aside. See if we can't find another one. It is a 47 Denver. Set those with those other two. See if we can't find a nicer one. 19. 36S. Seemed like that was one I had to hunt for. Had to go searching for in the 30s dates there for the other books. One of the other books. 39. 42S. Grab some more. Another 1910 is a filly. There's two of them in there. 37. In this bag was the coins that I got from Architect. 37. We're doing pretty good here, filling this book up. 52 Denver, which was from Architect also. $98 San Francisco. I think that's a good one. Yes, there is, Architect. I actually, you know, that one book was the last book or book before. I was having trouble getting S mints. I actually bought a bag of 500 S mints. In fact, one of these up here is one of the rolls S mints. May not need them. 36. You can check. Kind of a beat up 34, but 34 is not a bad date. Another 34. Philly. Not one of the 31 through 33s, which are a little better dates. Of course, 31S is actually the lowest minted wheat cent. But any 31 through 33 is kind of a good find. I'm going to take just a quick look. I think it's a 42 Denver. Yep, it is. So that'll fill a spot. $45S. Pretty sure we got it. I think one of these laying over here is the 45D. Oh, maybe it's the 46. I can't remember. 37. 39. Another 37. 57 Denver. Got it in the book. There's a little better date, 1925. 52 Denver. Got it. $45 San Francisco. I think we just filled that just a bit ago. $36, got a few marks on it, but I'm getting a pile of them to look at. 47 Denver, that's one that we needed. So we've done pretty good here. Like I say, we're doing a pretty good job filling this book up. Close, Jim. Is that a 30 or a 20? Looking like a 30. Yep, 1930. They make books for the half dollars. You talking the albums like this, or the? I'm sure you're not talking about the fancy one. Yes, they do make albums like this for the half dollars. I think it's about 3 or 4 for, you know, all the Kennedy has right now. Why are you interested in having me try to find some for you? 37. It's another 34, pretty rough. 35. 38. Honestly, Dennis, are you looking for new ones or possibly even just used ones? Because I tell you, that was probably something I could actually find at the coin store used for pretty cheap. But if you want nicer ones, hi Littlefoot. That's up to you. If you want nice ones, we could probably hunt you down some nicer ones. 46S. Say, that's something the coin store probably has used. Yes, they're $5 to $10. And if you want the fancy albums like, where I would store most of my coins, they're 25 to 30. At least the ones that I buy, I haven't paid over 30. Maybe the Dansko ones are, I don't know, 37. I guess my typeset album I paid more than 30. 35. It's Dansko. Yeah, Dansko or more. There's a 44 Philly. Hey, that's the first one we found. Yeah, the Whitman are 25, around 25, maybe up to 30. The nice albums, the little ones are $6 to $8. And probably the used ones down at the coin store, I'll probably get them for $1 a piece. 35. Just depends what you're looking for. Maybe send me an email after the stream or sometime, and I probably need to make a trip to the coin store here one of these days. 46 Philly, that's, I think, one of these ones that I set aside. But I need it, so that's a nice one to put in there. $37. Getting a good supply of 30s in there. 44 Denver. We'll check. We need it for the book, but we'll check it for the D over S. Holy cow, what's that one? Video at the coin store. I don't know how well he would be receptive to that. He might be receptive. Never have asked him. Guess it can't hurt to ask him. I know him. He is the guy that owns it's a former RC racer. So I know him real well. That's a 1910. 1918. $45 Denver. That is the one we need. Let's make sure it's a Denver. Ooh, I think that's a 29S. 29S or D. Yeah, 29S. I know that's one we haven't seen. That's a 36. It looks like we're getting a pile up there, timed about to sort. Go put some under the scope. We're doing pretty good though. We got that one that's in here, as long as I don't throw it back. Just missing what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not bad for no more than what we've gone through here. Got a whole pile yet to go. Set those aside, or that aside. Pull these under the scope. $36. This is the one that was kind of chopped up. Again, there's a couple DDOs to look for. The main ones to look at is on the date. Pretty good doubling, which is not there. We'll check the other spots. Not seeing it. It's twice, Jim. You've been close. 46S. Looking for the S over D. Got a little gunk in there, but definitely separation on the serifs. So not there. Littlefoot, you probably need some points to play the game. Play the games. Let me get over there and we'll give everybody some points. You've been in here long enough, we can get you some points. Give a whole bunch of points to everybody. One with a lot of zeros. Okay, everybody got some points. Littlefoot, there's a slot bounty. You get 3 of those money bags just right there going through the chat. You can win Indian Edge Steel Cent or one of the $50 sets from the Mint. Playing slot machine. Now I guess I'm over here on the scope, ain't I? So I didn't show you. Anyway. Get back on there so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, no doubling on that date. That's kind of got the weak R. I think kind of known for a peg leg guard. 36s. That wasn't one. $44 Denver. Looking for the D over S. You will see a little bit of the S sticking above the D, which there's a little something sticking there, but I think it's just a little gunk. So, not there, but we'll set it aside. We need that one for the book. Another 36. Again, take a close look at the 9, the 6, and then the 1 will be definitely have an offset on it. Don't have. And look at the other motto for the other DDO. Not there. There'll be a split on the 6. There'll be a split on the 9. And there'll be a split on the 1. But not there. Nope. 4 to go. Another 36. Definitely got thickness on that date. Well, that's the one that I may have to look at, but the one don't look right. But it might be the second, the other DDO. That S looks really funny. This one awfully tempting to set it aside and look at it later. We definitely got thickness on the Liberty. Definitely got extra thickness on the date. I'm not seeing any splits, but maybe a little bit on the U there. I'm going to set it aside. I'm going to just set it aside. We'll look at it under my loop. I don't think it's anything, but I don't think the gamble half works. Got to use a number under 1 million. I think the slots, you got to go 100,000 or less. You can go all, but I don't think half works. Ain't a word it recognizes. Okay, didn't see it on that one. 2 to go. This is 1917. It is pretty slick. We definitely got some thickness on the top of the 7. I could show you that one too. Actually, a picture in my red book of it. You would see it on the first one. You'd see it on the 9, and then thickness on the top of the 7. That's a candidate, but I'm not seeing the split on the first one, so I'm saying not. And one last 36, and that one definitely doesn't have it on the date. Definitely a lot of difference between that one and the one we looked at just a bit ago. Okay. Okay, we'll put in that 44D. Fill up that spot. Better just make sure that's it. Yep. Still got a pile to go through here. Thing is, now we're getting down to where there's not many to fill in this book. Of course, the other album will do probably the beginning of the next stream. We'll go through all these teens, 20s, and 30s. 46S. $34, Philly. $39. Another 36 to look at. $47. Do we need any of the 47s? Nope. Has a mint mark, but I don't need it. 35. 34. 36. 56 Philly. We got it. Need the 57. 37. Got a 45. Got just a little bit of red on it. 45 San Francisco. It'd been a nice one to put in the book. I hate popping them out though. 39. I think that's the one we already popped out. It's screwed up. $48S. Need just the 48. $35. $53. Need a 54. 54D. Another 1910. That's the third one of them we've seen. $56D, and that one, the mint mark does look like it's high enough. We could check it for the shadow D. $55 Denver. Got it. Is the bot being mean to you, Chris? 39. It has been pretty quiet, hasn't it? I'll jinx it. That's a 17. Just take a quick look, make sure it sort of looked like there was a mint mark there, but definitely got a thick date. I guess I will show you guys. 1919. $39. $35. Both Phillies. $34. Oh, New Marshall hit it. Yeah, I got you, Chris. New Marshall hit it. I see it. I won't grab a handful. See what we got in here. Holy cow, I think that's an 1887, kind of beat up. Or the 2025 set, or one of the $half sets, New Marshall. Yeah, I think that is. It's an 1887. $20.25, there you go. Well, you guys know the next Indian head set's an 87 sitting there, so. I made a whole lot of these 25 sets. I figured most of you guys would be interested in those. We'll just put Nimitz there. I know who it is. Congrats, New Marshall. Congrats, congrats. I'll have them for a while, Chris. Well, I'll probably have them for a year. Got a whole big bag of them. I know you'll hit. I got faith in you. $39. $42S. Got it. Holy cow. That is a 50 Denver. Oh, good thing it's not a 50 Philly, because that one is beat up. 1919. $45S. 35. Yep. 44. It is an S though. I think we got it. Yep. 1911. There's another one I know we haven't seen. 1918. So I figured this would be a good bag to use to fill album. From what I saw of the ones that were loose. 45S. Got it. That's a nice 55. We'll just take a look at it. See if it's got the poor man's doubling. Ah, 54 Denver. And that one we need? Yes, it is. $36. $39 Philly. Another $36 Philly. Oh, that's another 1911. It's two of them now. No mint mark. 37. 34. 37. All Phillies. 58 Denver. And a 44. Everybody needs a 44. 44 Philly. Highest minted wheat cent there was. There were some that were close, but 44 has got them all beat. 1930 Philly. 49 San Francisco. 40 San Francisco. There's another one we can use to fill in that other album. 39. 58 Denver. 44 Denver. So that's one that we can look at. In the pile to look at again. 1910. 1919. 41S. We need the 41 Philly. Not a bad looking coin. 39S. 34. 52 Denver. We got it. 50 Denver. We got it. Need the 50 Philly. 46 Philly. Well, I'll do one more little handful here and maybe we'll do our middle of the stream. And we'll scope some coins after we do our middle of the stream. Got a pretty good pile there to scope. $41 Denver. It's like an early one. It's a 1930 Philly. 1918. 37. 39. All Phillies. I got a cleaned one coming up here. 30. It's not a bad 1910. Got a little bit of gunk on it, but it's got a pretty good strike on it. Like there might be a weed ear or two on each side yet. 30 and a 10. Another 19. 57 Philly. Hey, we need a 57 Philly. It's one of them we need. $19, $34 Phillies. 48 Denver. We need the 48 Philly. Another 18. 37 Philly. And a 37 Philly. Okay. See what we got here. 68 Denver for the 40. Got a 62 Denver for the Rosie Dime. And an uncirculated 55. Get over here. Go to there. Do the middle stream and start the giveaway. There we go. Explanation point raffle. Get you in the giveaway. $31 likes. Thanks, everybody. Explanation point raffle. I think we'll get through this bag yet tonight. We just need a couple yet. One, two, three, 4. Down to 4. That's better than I've done it quite a while there, Architect. Out of the bags. I know I've had to hunt last several times, try to find, well, not a big hunt, just a lot to hunt through to try to find dates. I haven't got it sorted by where yet. I got a few sorted by dates. Otherwise, they're all by decades. Explanation point raffle. If you aren't in there, probably getting winding down. It's like Vincent got in there. You were by the buckets, yeah. That's why I sort them here. I throw them into 50 the plastic rolls, and then throw them in a box where I get the plastic coin holders in. so they'll hold 100 of them. I've more than filled the 50s box. Yeah, you've been close. Brian is close. Okay, looks like we got everybody in there. We'll pick a winner, 15 of you. It is G-Dub. Congrats, G-Dub. Congrats. It's been a while, I think, since you got anything. The heck do I got here? Is that a, yeah, it's a fly. Little fly. Now he's gonna bug me. I should never tried to hit him. Okay, congrats, G-Dub. Grab me a drink. The bot's not liking you either, Brian. Yeah, there's been quite a few. You're getting two bags, but not the third one. It'll eventually like you. It usually does. Okay, back to the hunt. I guess we need to put those under the scope. Got a pile there. $55. Yeah, I won't look. I'm sure that Architect probably looked at the 55. Not seeing anything on it. Really, Brian? And there's that 56D. Yeah, that mint mark is not high enough. It should be up further between the 9 and 5. So that's not the Shadow D. Yep, there you got 2 money bags again. That bot can be a pesky booger. Okay, I'm not seeing anything on that date. Nothing on the Liberty. Nothing on the In God We Trust. Okay, this is that 17. I had trouble seeing if it was a 17. Actually, I thought there might be a mint mark on it. Okay, I'm not seeing anything on the first one, so otherwise it's going to be tough to spot anything on it. Another 36. I think we do got a little split on the last 6, but nah, just some gunk. Doesn't look like it. when it's at 90. Just a little gunk. Got a little gunk on all the letters. Okay, not seeing it. Okay, 44D. You'd see a little bit of the S, top hoop of the S above the D. It is not there. Kind of got some cool toning. One that's definitely been exposed to the elements a little bit. Yep, not seeing it. Couple to go. 46S. S over D. And I don't see anything in the open spots of the S. Not it. And the last one is a 36. Definitely a little thickness on the 9 and the 6. Just more damage or wear than anything there. There's one of them peg leg R's. I've seen quite a few of them missing one leg of the R. I see it, Scott H. I see it, I see it. We're on my last one here. We'll get flipped back over. I don't see anything. What would you like, Scott H? I think we had an 87 Indian head, or one of the 25s, or any of those pennies. There you go. I say the 87's a little beat up, but a little earlier date, Indian head. Congrats, Scott. Okay, back to the hunt. $38 Philly. Second earlier date there, 17 Philly. 19 Philly. Looks like it's been through the ringer a little bit. 39. Another 19 Philly. Another 39. 37, 35, 51 Denver. There's my buddy back. Holy cow, maybe just, nah, it's a little fly. Either that or a huge gnat. 51 Denver. I'm going to leave him alone this time. Last time he went for my face. 57, Denver. 56, Denver. Not the shadow D. D's way too low. 34. 39, Phillies. Another 39, Philly. 1910. All Phillies. And the 56, Denver. Not the shadow D. One of them that's close, but it's not up high enough. If you want to see your points, Scott, yeah, you can, what is it, use Gamble, it'll show you your points after you win. Right. 37. Ah, Canadian cent. Did you know you sent that, Architect? It's an 89 Canadian. That's a little fine there. '56 Philly. Need the 54. 39. There you go. Okay, you just grabbed and sent. Evidently, you throw, like you say, you throw them in buckets, so you don't have a clue what you sent. '51 Denver. Shoved them in rolls and sent them. Ooh. Where if you knew you sent that? That's a 33 Philly. That's a better date. I bet you didn't really want to send that one. That's actually in pretty good shape. 17. '57 Denver. 39. $19.19. Just another for the book. There you go. That's one that I would rather not have to pull out of my collection. The cents. A little better date. 35. 40. That's a San Francisco. 57 Denver. That's a rough 36. Another pretty worn 36. 46S. 39. 19, 18 fillies. Bag's getting down there. About 2 or 3 more handfuls. We've done pretty good though. Say we're down to just 4 in this album. Another 36. Besides the one, the non-wheat cents that I'll fill in. 18. 19. 1910. 1930. 19. 37. All fillies. There's another 30. 34. There's a 17. We can look at it. 37. 37. 34. 34. I knew we seen a lot of 30s and teens and maybe not so much 20s. We only had a couple 20s in there. I knew there was a lot of earlier dates. And actually, not many for 50s. $51. Oh, we got it. Sounded like one I hadn't called off. There's a 36. 35. Another 1910. I think that's a 30. I see a 19 underneath that, 2 of them. Take a quick look here. Yep, 1930. A little scratched up. 35. Another 19. 45S. Another 19. 37. Another 37. And a 35. About one handful. And then maybe we'll open up a roll or so. See, we can't fill those last 4 dates in this book. 38. We'll do some more rolls. See if we can't. We'll try and get these all filled up, the 4 in here, but we don't tonight. We will mark down the dates and we'll hunt through rolls. We'll find, I'm sure we'll find probably most of them because they're all fillies. 50, San Francisco. Usually the fillies are not hard to find. What gets sent out. 45, San Francisco. 17. 36. 39. 35, 19, 58 Denver, 37, 19, 56 Denver, not the Shadow D, 54 Denver though, we need the Philly, 35 and 37. Well, that finished the bag. Got a little bit of a pile here to scope. We'll go ahead and scope them, and then we'll bring out wax. We'll probably do this roll. This probably got more 50s and 40s in it than anything. Those are 09 to 39s. We'll maybe leave that for next, once we get into the other book. And those are estimates. So we got all the estimates here. So we'll leave those two for another day. Hi, Fleabag. Or next week. Do the one roll and we'll be finished up once we get these scoped. Not seeing it. Seeing a little something on the R and the T and the Y. May not be one of the major DDOs, but for some reason I'm seeing some doubling on that. You know, look at it from the side and it disappears, so it's probably machine doubling. Yep. I say at least see a little thickness on that R, and looks like there's an extra line there on it. But okay, look, in God we trust. See if we see anything. Nope. Okay, I think it's going back. A little interesting, but not what I wanted to see. That must be a big gnat. That sucker is going for my face again. One of them holdouts from last year. Been hiding. Was hot enough this week. I had the house opened up quite a bit, so he might have slipped through the screen. Interesting, but I'm not seeing it on that 17. 4 to go. Another 36. Yeah, got thickness on the date, but no notching that I can see. Nope. 3 to go. Hi, Jeff. $36. And got plenty of thickness on the date, but no notching that I can see. Another one of those partial leg R's. And probably just damage there. We might have a little something lamination deal, but I don't think so. 36. $46S. And looking for that S over D. I'm not seeing anything. That one is a little tough to spot. But now, 1 to go. No, actually 4 to go. Got 3 more up there. Nothing, nothing, and nothing. $17. No, not seeing it. A little thickness in Liberty though. Sure, it's just worn though. Another 17. That one's the same way. I got that. Liberty is pretty thick compared to everything else. No. And last one. Not seeing anything on the date. Liberty's pretty weak. God we trust. All looks good. Okay. Okay, I'm going to open this roll. Say we'll leave the other 2 for next week's stream. We'll fill the... We have a lot of teens, 20s, and 30s to sort through to fill the other album. I guess I need to open these here. This is a little more common. Didn't pay much for these. Been $7 a roll, I think. That's not bad for eBay, considering how much it costs to mail these things anymore. $55 started off. Probably with the mint mark. Don't look very good. well, it's not the double die. It's just going to go right into the 50s. $48S. Refresh. I need 48, the 50, the 41, and the 54. 45. Oh, there's a 36 in that pile. Or in that bag, or that roll. 56, 56. Nope, I need 54. 55 Denver. $49 Philly. We need 48 and 50. Not a bad looking 57 Denver there. Got a little red on him. Well, what the heck? Got a couple good ones there. Got a 26 Philly there with the steel cent right behind it. 43 Philly. Well, that's one I won't have to dig out to fill the book up. Not bad for a $7 roll. Find a steel cent in there. $53 Denver. $57 Denver. Another 57 Denver. 52 San Francisco. $35 Philly. $45 Philly. Another 36 to look at. Surprised seeing those 36s in there. 56 Denver, not the Shadow D. It marks way too low. 53 Denver. About filling at least one of these. 46 Philly. 47 Philly. How about the next one be the 48 Philly? No, 42. Well, there's an Indian head cent in that roll too. 42. What the heck? 1908. Can we have an S mint mark? Nah. Indian head cent in that $7 roll. $52 Denver. It was, doggone it, I can't remember without looking. I actually bought a lot. It was close to $100, but it was basically 14 rolls. I think it was 14 rolls for 98 bucks. Shipped. I can't remember the name without looking. It's one that I've bought some of my rolls from before, but not bought that many at one time. I can find it pretty good. Hey, I won my barber quarter. Cool. Threw in a bid on an uncirculated barber quarter that went off during the stream here tonight, and I won it. I guess I'll see how much I paid for it. More than I wanted, but I won it. $154 uncirculated barber quarter. But guy I got the rolls from that will be a typeset filler. What the heck here? Okay, go. Digging, there it is. Victo, VICTKO 27. I don't know if there's an underline. 27, space 27, because it's under, the whole thing's underlined, but that's who I got these rolls from. $99.99 for 14 rolls. So I paid basically $7 a roll, 14 cents a piece. So that tells you who I got them from. Get back here on my Streamlabs. It's from the same guy, the barber quarter is the same guy I got the barber dime. If you've seen my typeset fill here this last week, that barber dime was sharp. Great Southern Coins does auctions every day. Got some pretty nice stuff. 1950. I rarely win, but I must have picked a good night. 1950. Yeah, that's one we need. Cool. A lot of money for one coin, but it is uncirculated. 1915 barber quarter. Common date for a barber, but uncirculated coins are $200 in the gray sheet. 47S. $53S. So I didn't get hurt too bad. $46. Another 46. Bid on another one last night that he had go off, or it might have been 2 nights ago, and it went up over $200. It's like, no, that's too much, or it was right at $200. Just a little bit much for an ungraded one. 48, 48, 48. We need a 48. Down to just 2. Need a 54 and a 41. Surprised we haven't hit a 41 to look at. That's a 25. think we had 125 from in this roll already. $42. Need the 41. And we can look at it for double die also. 34. Close MSS. All them 40 San Franciscos we got to look at, and there's another 40 San Francisco. 44 San Francisco. There's our 41. Cool. Right there. Just need one for this album. We got that many to go yet. 54, 54, come on. 57, Denver. 44. 41, S. I've seen another early one coming up. 50, San Francisco. Yeah, that's a 1919. We've had a few of them tonight. $50. Oh yeah, we got that one just a little bit ago. It's 54 we need. $56. 56 Denver. My gosh, that sort of looks like that might be up high enough for the Shadow D. Another 56. Oh, 54, but it's a San Francisco. Dang it. $46, San Francisco. Another one to look at. 44 and a 45. Well, we didn't do bad on that roll. We filled 3 dates and a steel cent. 2 dates, 3 dates. Will be the third one will be in there. That sure makes it, I won't have to hunt for so many of them. Make sure I won't have to hunt. There's our 41. Again, there is 3 double dies that can be found on this one. Take a look at the date. One of them's a 103 is the Shadow TY and the Shadow 19. Look at the Liberty and Trust for major doubling on the 101. And I'm not seeing anything going on there. Close Architect. 46S. See, that one's a little tough to see. Just a little bit of damage on the top of the S. It does look like there's a little something hanging out past the top of the S or to the top right, but I think it's just damage on the top of the S. So I don't think that's anything. That D is pretty close to being high enough up between that. We might have, do we got an RPM there? I know we found one. I don't think so. I think just a little bit of gunk. And I don't see the shadow D, so. Shadow D would be below it. $36. Yeah, I'm looking for those DDOs. I'm not seeing anything really to speak of on that date. A little thickness. Yeah, I don't see it there. Okay, nothing on that one. One more to go. And it's another 36. Now we got some damage on the 3. I'm seeing the split on the 1. There's another one of those peg leg R's. Amazing how many we find of them. Must have had a bad working hub. As many of those we find. Anyway, didn't see it there. Well, time's about right. Got our 41 here. And I can deal with not just having to write down one date. You say we'll come back next week. I'll leave these teens, 20s, and 30s to work on the next week. I might throw those 40s there in another cup. I may just pull out the best one and put it in the other album too. We'll decide. Anyway, I can put the 40s and 50s away. We'll leave the teens, 20s, and 30s out for another time. That wasn't a bad roll to get a steel cent, Indian head cent for $7. We got a whole bunch more of them, 13 more rolls of them down here beside me. Anyway, in the stream, got a Benji. We'll throw in one of those uncirculated 55s in there. That one's pretty nice there, sitting on top. And like I say, anybody that, I don't know if anybody here doesn't already have a 2025 cent that's won something tonight. I know because I started shipping them the 1st of April out, so I can look back at my stuff and tell if I've sent you one or not. So if you haven't, Otherwise, there'll be a 25. That's from Architect also. I don't get the Philly cents here for about a year, so maybe G-Dub. I don't know if I sent G-Dub one package. But anyway, get over here on the giveaway. Maybe. That gnat is being a pest. End of stream. Start giveaway. 3 minutes to get in it. 63 Philly Benji. Oh, or the uncirculated 43 cents. Definitely this is got a little more value. Those are nice steel cents. Anybody wants them. $14 of you in there so far. Again, hopefully everybody's had a good weekend. Mine's been fun so far. Not a bad day of racing. Wasn't the best, but not bad. Made a good pass right at the end of the race, which I totally surprised the guy. Took a little different line and passed him on the outside. Beat him to the next corner. We were pretty close the whole race. So that was kind of cool. Again, if you're up here in our neck of the woods, stay warm for the next couple days. Almost 90 degrees last week, and here it is. I look at the thermometer, it says 53. And I'm hoping I don't have to turn the furnace on in the morning when I get up. I won't. I'll put on a sweatshirt or long sleeve shirt. It's too late to turn on the furnace. Frost advisory, hopefully. I don't know how much corn planting or whatever is done up in your area, Brian, but actually the corn probably be hardy. It'd be more beans. It would get hit by the frost. Of course, beans, it's certainly enough to replant corn too. A lot of those guys got insurance. They get frost. Yeah, I figured as much, Brian. More woods up your way. Anyway, looks like the raffle is over with. Mike, did you get in? I will take a look before I pick it. Not the type of beans you're thinking of, Kane. Soybeans, I say beans. You're from the Midwest and say beans, you're talking soybeans, at least farmer-wise. Yeah, you're probably up there pretty far north, Brian. Anyway, I need to get back over here. 17 of you. I want to make sure Mike the Greek is in there. Actually, I'll just click it open. I'll look and see if Brian or Mike is in there. He may not have got in. Oh, yep, you did. Yeah, you're the last one. You weren't in there. Anyway, okay, we'll close it up. We'll pick a winner. You're in there now, Mike. And the winner is G-Dub. G-Dub. This must have been your lucky night. So I'm sure you probably want the Benji. I say I always spread my stuff out, so you won't win both. I'm sure you probably want the Benji. It is your choice. Yep. So we're going to put this over here. Since it's already got your name on it. And then we'll re-give away this other stuff. Hang on, guys. Don't take off. Like I say, I only allow one winner on my regular stuff, so somebody's going to get what G-Dub won earlier. But congrats, G-Dub. I'll actually mark that end of stream. Oh my. And we'll give this stuff away. Just hang on. We'll just pick another name for you guys. Won't make you re-enter. We'll pick the winner for the middle stream right now, or what G-Dub had. Deborah Walls needs a win. Well, Dennis, I think you already won that. So you already won. So we're going to pick another winner. You already won the equivalent of that. Just re-picking names right and left. So we'll pick a third name. Sorry, Dennis. Let's see. I hit the button, but it didn't pick it. I'm waiting for it to pop up, but it's not going to. Scott Christensen, you're the lucky fella. Scott, yep, you haven't been picked tonight. Scott, that's going to be headed your way. Congrats, Scott. We got a winner. Okay, let me get back over here. Let me close this up. It took us a little bit, but we got our stuff given away. Okay, guys, we're going to get out of here. We'll work on the penny books again next week, Saturday night, probably at 7. I'm sure at 7. The following week will be our member appreciation stream on the 1st. Like I said, the week after that, I will not be around for 4 days, so we'll have to do it on the 1st, on Sunday, and it'll probably be about 3 o'clock. So, anyway, Again, thanks everybody for coming in. We'll work on the penny books next week and on especially on that book, the early book. So anyway, later guys, we'll catch you next week. Thanks for hanging around, and thanks mods. Okay, do that, Dennis. We'll get you fixed.